So, some wanted to know how I did the high key images of my model. Well, here's the shoot of last Sunday afternoon. It was a rainy afternoon, and we did it in the studio. And of course, you can't do a high key without doing proper images. So, as you can see over here, I did my light metering, and I came up with images like this. Something about the setup. I used two big strobes left and right of the model pointing towards the background, which was actually grey. Used a umbrella on those, reflective umbrella, to lighten up the background, which is hard to do. You can see over here. And positioned the model in between two softboxes, left and right of the camera, to lighten up the model in this case, which is Wessel. Wessel did a great job, by the way. Patient guy. So I'm going to change this one and convert it into a nice high key image like you've seen on my stream. And let's open it up in Photoshop first by double clicking it, and it's starting Camera Raw, of course. Well, this is the image. Like the overall tone, but oh, by the way, here you can see it's a real high key because I'm shooting on the right side of the image. So a lot of whites over here and not much in the dark area. As you can see, the light was real nice. No overexposure, no underexposure. First things first, I used a flash, so I used my flash, and here you can see that the color is much better already. I increased the contrast always a little bit by 4 or 5, whatever. The clarity just a little bit, make it a bit sharper. And I'm happy with it the way it is. I do the rest in Photoshop, by the way, so I just open the image, always shooting Camera Raw, of course. So you've got the image, double click the hand tool to get it full screen. Check the eyes if they are sharp enough, and they are nice and sharp. So full screen, first things first, let's crop it because I don't like the way the pens are just shown a little bit over here. So I do a basic 3:2 crop. Just push this one up, just a little bit, there you go. I like him off center, so that's off center enough. Enter, this is the new image I'm gonna work with. There we go. Now, as you can see, and it annoyed the model a lot, there's a little scratch on his chin. And there's some more imperfections on the face. So first thing is first, we're gonna get rid of those. So let's get the healing brush tool over here and start working on those imperfections, just a little bit like so. That's a real quick edit. I remove those. That can be removed. The little on his nose. There's another one over there. There's another one over there. Don't like that one. That's just in his face, so we'll keep it because that makes him him. There's also a little scar over here, but I'll leave that. There was something on his forehead, but I think his hair is over it right now. Yes, so you don't see it. Okay, anything else? Just minor imperfections, remove them with the brush tool. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. I'll leave the arms. It's just nice. Hands are nice. Yep. So let's keep it this way. Still one little thing to go, one little trick I usually do is let's work on the eyes a little bit. I want to make it pop. So I'll zoom in on the eyes. Let's see if we can get them. There we go. I just use the square selection tool, normal style, and let's make a nice square around the eyes. So we have them both. There we go. So I've selected both eyes. Might be a bit bigger around the eyes, by the way. but you can, so that's better. Okay, I put this on a new layer, Command J, so we get a new layer. Let's get rid of the other one. See, I've got that selected. Working on the top layer, I'll start by, because there's not that much I need to do, I zoom in on the eye just a little bit more so you can see what's going on. Let's get it centered. It's a bit dark, so I work on that. And first things first, let's use the dodge tool. I'll make sure that the brush is about the same size as the iris. Yep, that'll work. Okay, and then just go over it. Oh, look at the settings. I have an exposure of 50%. Use the midtones. I'll go over it one time, and this lightens up the eye just a little bit. There we go. Just one time. Just one time. Because otherwise it'll look. And let's take the other eye as well, since I'm working on. And he's facing me, so there we go. It brightens up the eye. There we go. Now just use the burn tool with a smaller brush. It can be a little bit bigger in this one, to go around the iris and just make it just a little bit darker over there. And that pops the eyes real nice. There we go. Almost done, almost done, almost done, almost done. There we go. It's a nice eye. I'll show you the difference when it's done. You will agree that it's much better. So I'm actually just lining up or darkening a little bit the eyes. It's increasing the contrast. There we go. And over here as well. There we go. Oh, that's nice, huh? Is it full screen? Like they were and like they are now. Well, it's just a little bit, as you can see, but they pop. Okay, now a nice little trick. Let's get on the eyes again a little bit more. Because what works real well is by increasing the size of the eyes. Now that I told this someone on a Flickr mail, just increase the size of the eyes. So I've got the layer with the eyes selected. I hit Command T from transform. You can see selection again. And we increase the size, the width to, let's say, 104%. And of course the height by the same amount, 104%. Enter twice. Now you can actually see what's going on. It's a bit bigger, but this doesn't work over here or over here. So let's get rid of that by adding a layer mask. Still nothing to see, but if I hit Command I, like invert, the eyes are gone. They're still there, of course. Next thing to do is take a nice brush. Doesn't have need to be a small one. Make sure it's white, because we're gonna paint on the layer mask, and everything we paint white will show through. So if you want to see the eyes bigger, we just paint over the eyes like so. And as you can see, it's a neat little trick, but it works all the time. It will increase the size of the eyes. That's one. Wow, that's a neat trick. It works all the time. The only problem you might have sometimes is with hairs, but this one doesn't bother me. And there we go again. And the other one, it's dramatically increasing the size of the eyes without giving it a strange or weird look. There we go. And I think we're done with the eyes. Yep, we're done. We're done, we're done, we're done. So let's see the full screen. There we go. Let's get rid of the modified eyes. That's what they were, and this is what they are now. Much, much better. Okay, let's merge the layers down. Layer merge visible. So we've got one background layer. And now make it high key. Well, it's quite a simple process. We just, from the image, adjustments, and we select the curves tool. Now this is a neat little tool. As you can see, we've got some space left on the white, so we get rid of that, which will increase the amount of whites immediately, as you can see. Let's get this. I think you'll see before and after. It's much brighter. And now we make a nice curve, and we'll be playing around with the curve just a little bit. There we go. It will. And what we have to make sure is that we don't get too white on the edges over here, because we don't want to make it run into the white or spoil into white. Let's see. Hey, this is nice. Look at this, look at this, look at this. I think we are almost done. Yes, this is it. I think I'll do it like this. Okay. Okay, almost done. One thing to do, image. We do another adjustment and we do a hue saturation. And we desaturate the image just a little bit. We can do saturate also, we can get a gray image, but I don't like it. Let's get, and just play around with the colors a little bit. There we go. I think we're almost done. It's just find a tone you like. I think this is what I like. Yep, this is it. Okay, and there you have it. A nice, it's a high key. It actually is a high key. Okay, I hope you like this small tutorial of how I do the high key images. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to drop me a line on Flickr, and I'll try to answer your question. And if you want to see another tutorial, perhaps about a low key or some more high keys, or just what I do in the studio, because I might be filming some more in the studio, just let me know and I'll see if I can make a video. Okay, have fun, show me your work, let me know what you've done, and see you next time.